This is Hugh from Playgrounds Media, bringing you something a little bit different today. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. There have been hundreds or probably even thousands of videos of this, but I haven't done one yet, and I love the game. I've clocked in over 300 hours of it on Steam, so I just figured it'd be something fun and a little bit of a diversion for everyone this weekend. So without further ado, please enjoy. Cheers. Okay, so this is Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game by Hindsight Games. You can find this on Steam or on their website, of course. I used to have the card version of this. I absolutely loved it. One of my favorite card games of all time, but it was just too big, taking up too much space. So sadly, I had to get rid of it. But the video game pretty much has everything. So you have the classic mode with kind of all of your villains, all of your heroes with a lot of variants. I haven't unlocked all of them, but I've unlocked most of them, and all of the environments. So we're just going to play a basic game, so I'll show you kind of how it goes. We have them in alphabetical order, which is a good one to play. Which one do I enjoy? There are some that I absolutely hate, some that I love. I'm just going to go with Ambuscade. So if we click on the card, we can see 50 health, the setup rules, gameplay rules. Whenever you see an H, that means the number of heroes. You play from 3 to 5. And you can play on challenge mode and all that. And he will flip during the game. So basically, here's the easiest difficulty. This is just kind of to show you. Now I'm going to use Harker here. This is Harker because he is Ambuscade's mortal enemy. So I'll bring him down. And what's another good hero that I like to play? I do like Legacy. He's kind of like Superman. But I'm going to use, see, I haven't unlocked Freedom 5 Legacy. I'm going to use America's newest Legacy, who's his daughter. And I need one more. Let's use Chrono Ranger. And then we pick an environment to play. I'll just play the block, which is like a prison. And it has the same deck of cards. So basically the way it's going to go is the villain will take a turn, and each of the players will take a turn. You play a card, use a power, draw a card, and then the environment will have a go, and we just keep going until we defeat the villain or the villain defeats us. We get a little bit of flavor text here. You're certainly large and mighty warrior, but you know my superior skills. You think me a prey hunter. I like it. Let's see what you have. Okay, start the game. It brings out reactive plating, reduces damage dealt by 1. Now automated turret. And now he'll draw his card, or he'll play a card, I should say. Ongoing, increased damage dealt by Ambuscade by 1. So we have to find a way to get rid of ongoing attacks. Harker took 4 damage. Who has the highest hit points? We'll give it to Legacy. Okay, now it's Harker's turn. Harker has Harker of Restoration, 2 Rampage, and a Savage Mana. When you destroy a target, put it beneath this card. I'm going to put out Savage Mana. And then I'm going to use a power here. Harker deals 1 target 2 melee damage. Put myself up there. And then we draw a card. Legacy has Legacy Ring. You can use 2 powers. Legacy deals 1 target 2 melee, 3 targets 3 melee, and immune. I'm going to set this up And I'll use this power so we can heal Harker and Legacy. And then she gets Surge of Strength. Okay, his hat. You can play an additional card during your play phase. Search your deck for a bounty card and put it into play. And then one of his weapons. So we'll put his hat out so he can play 2 cards. And then we'll play Sudden Contract. And then we find a bounty. So we have increased damage dealt to that target by 1. At the start of your turn, Chrono Ranger regains hit points. When the target leaves play, draw 3 cards. The target will be destroyed, put it at the bottom of the deck. Increased damage dealt by Chrono Ranger to that target by 1. And when target leaves play, you may destroy a target with 4 or fewer hit points. So the best one is this one. So we're going to put Wanted on Ambuscade, so everyone deals Ambuscade 1 extra point of damage. And then he deals 1 target 1 projectile damage. So there's different sorts of damage. And some enemies are immune to, say, fire damage or something like that. So now the environment goes, the superhuman prison. We have a filter officer. So we'll just have a quick look at this card. At the end of the environment, turn, it deals a non-target with the second lowest 2 projectiles. So the environment can also damage the villain as well. Ouch. Okay. So we're going to do a rampage, I think. So rampage deals each non-hero target 5 damage and each hero target 2 damage. So we'll hit this first. Which card should I get first? Yep. And then everyone's going to be dealt 2. So basically what happened there was when a device is destroyed, he deals each target 2 energy damage, and that includes himself as well. And we'll use this. You know what? Let's put another card under. When we get Heart of Battle. Okay, so get rid of reflective plating. Ambuscade is going to. Now we can wail on him and not kind of worry about. And we'll heal a little bit, which we need. Lead from the front. We don't want to destroy any bounties. Okay, so we'll put this into play. So we're going to hit Ambuscade for 3, and we're going to hit him for 2. And we can play an extra card. We'll play the weapon. And we'll use Danny Boy to deal up X targets 2 fire damage, where X is the number of bounty cards in play. We only have 1. So we'll deal Ambuscade 3 fire damage, and we got another bounty. Okay, this is interesting. Time-crazed prisoner. At the start of the environment turn, this card deals the non-inmate target with the second highest X melee damage, where X is the number of cards in the environment trash. We have 1 at the moment. Oh, we actually have none because it's under Harker's thing. Right. Custom hand cannon is considered. Let's give it to ouch. Okay, do I go for a rampage again? Okay, so we're going to do a brown pound. I will discard the rampage, and now non-hero targets can't deal damage. I'm just going to go straight for Ambuscade, putting him down to 20. Remember, he was at 50 to begin with. And Legacy does 3 targets. I'm going to bring in Surge of Strength. She's going to deal Ambuscade 5 and 4, and everyone gets to heal. Let's see. Exclamation character card will be destroyed for the bonus deck. Okay, each player will discard 1 card. Draw X for X number of cards discarded this way. Okay. Parker is going to discard that. Legacy will discard that. And the Chrono Ranger will discard that. So he can draw 3 cards. And he will deal Ambuscade 2 damage. And he's going to play this. So this card increases damage dealt to and by Chrono Ranger by the number of bounty cards in play. So the more bounty cards in play, the more damage he does, but the more damage gets dealt to him. And I will deal Ambuscade 4, putting him down to 5. We have a Prison Rat. Okay, let me just show you the Prison Rat card. This, in all of the art for these cards, you see references to other villains or sets. This is Freight Train from the team. You'll see him in the team, and this is, I believe, Anubis from one of the other villain sets. That's pretty cool. I like that. This doesn't matter because he can't deal damage to us because of the ground pound. Draw 2 cards and discard 1 or more. I'm going to discard both of those cards. And now the damage done by Harker is increased by 2. I'm going to use this power from Savage Mana, destroy all cards beneath this card. Harker deals 1 target X toxic damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way times 2. There are 2 cards under there. So he's going to do 4 damage, plus the 2 from Harker of battle, plus the 1. So this should do 7 damage to Ambuscade. 8 damage. Whoops, there we go. Oh, because of the bounty as well. And that is victory. We win. None of our heroes got knocked out. This is Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game by Ambuscade Games. If you want a great kind of card game with a lot of depth, a lot of fun, there's multiplayer on here, different kind of modes and everything. Check it out. You can find it on Steam or at the Ambuscade Games website. This is Hugh from Playlands Media saying thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a fantastic week.